So earlier this week, I remember talking to you guys about a patent violation between China and Apple. Well, more specifically, Qualcomm. Qualcomm wants iPhones banned in China because of a patent violation with Apple. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys an update on the situation. So basically, this evening, Apple said that they'll be releasing a new software update next week to fix any potential problems with iPhones in China. I'm assuming that these iPhones are going to be the iPhone 7, 7 Plus, 8, and 8 Plus, as well as the iPhone 10 models from 2007 that have the Qualcomm chips, since they're the ones that Apple banned. But if you guys watched my last video, I also said that iPhones are still being sold in China despite the ban. So what in the world is really happening? Here's the article in case you guys want to go ahead and read it. You guys can go ahead and pause the video to take a look at what's really happening here. So like I said, Apple will be releasing an update next week to fix any potential problem and fix any patent infringements with Qualcomm. I think it's so they can keep using their chips. That's just my opinion. Qualcomm makes some pretty good chips. So to sum up what basically happened this week between Qualcomm and China, Qualcomm banned Apple because of a copyright infringement. The iPhones that are not being sold in China, according to Qualcomm, are the iPhone 7, 7 Plus, 8, and 8 Plus, and any early iPhones like the iPhone 6s and 6 series that have the Qualcomm chips. Later in the week, Apple reported that iPhones were still being sold in China despite the ban. Now this evening on Friday, Apple said that they're going to be releasing a software update to fix any potential problems. But we don't know when next week they're going to be releasing the update. I just got the information. Bear with me. Now, I told you guys Apple's part of the story. Now, let me tell you guys Qualcomm's part of the story that happened later this week at the same time. The only difference is this happened this morning. Apple's happened just now. So, Qualcomm wants to use the fact that Apple is using the Intel modems inside of the iPhones as evidence. Well, the court says you can't use Apple's Intel chips as evidence. The chips are not Apple's, they're from Intel, but you guys get what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Moving on. My problem with this story is, why would Qualcomm bring up Intel in this dispute between them and Apple? Intel has nothing to do with their case between Qualcomm and Apple. Apple is not being banned in China because of Intel. It's Qualcomm who wants to be the dummy and go ahead and ban Apple. Like I said earlier this week, I knew this was going to happen. Apple was going to release a software patch to fix the problem. See, this is why I wish I had more subscribers. And if you guys don't believe me, I'll show you guys the article right now. Here's the article if you guys want to go ahead and read it for yourself. You guys can go ahead and pause the video. I knew this was going to happen. Not everything can be fixed with a software tweak, but something as minor as this can be fixed with a software tweak. And I said in my last video that Apple was going to issue a software update to fix this issue. If it's not going to be launched with any other iPhones in the United States, then it would just be launched in China because we don't need the update. But hey, I'm a small YouTuber. By the way, these two articles that I'm using are from 9to5 Mac and Gadgets 360. This is something that I did not see coming. Apple Music is now available on the Amazon Alexa smart speaker. I thought I would never see the day. So, I have a question now. There are Amazon Alexa speakers out there that are very cheap. The Apple HomePod is $350. This is just my personal opinion. You guys ready? People will be more eager to buy an Amazon Echo than the Apple HomePod because it is cheaper. The Apple HomePod is $350. There are Amazon Echo devices out there that are as low as $50. If I had common sense, which I do, I would get the Echo. According to 9to5 Mac, you can now set up Apple Music with your Amazon Alexa app. You just download the app on iOS and just connect your account just as if you were connecting it to any other music streaming service. You can also set it as your default without having to ask Alexa to stream from a specific service every single time. The problem I still have with this is that people who already have an Amazon Alexa and people who don't have one are going to go for the Amazon Alexa now because it's cheaper than the HomePod. Now, my opinion here, I have another one, and that opinion is what Apple did just now was really stupid. Because not only will more people go to the Amazon Alexa, the HomePod will be useless because Amazon Alexa can be used with so many different services. Spotify, Pandora, and now Apple Music. Apple, You dug your grave. Now you gotta go ahead and live in it. Did I just use that expression wrong? Oh well, no one will notice. No one cares about the HomePod having the best speaker. Well, I definitely care about it because I'm an Apple fan for life, which is why I think what Apple did was extremely stupid. You don't put your service on something else more cheaper. Apple, you already offer streaming services that are very expensive. Not Apple Music, but the HomePod. The HomePod is $350. I said that already. Amazon Alexa, which is available on the Echo device, is lower than $100. Who in the world will go ahead and buy a HomePod rather than an Alexa? And they could just use the service. You have an iPhone, subscribe to Apple Music because you're subscribed to Spotify. You pay $10 a month for Spotify. I don't see why you can't do the same thing for Apple Music. That's just my own opinion. You can hate me all you want. I'm right. All I care about is being right and accurate. You guys are going to see that a lot on this channel. Earlier this week, Intel unveiled their new Sunny Cove CPUs. Sunny Cove is just the nickname that they're going to give it. Let's dig into the good stuff. The new Intel CPUs, according to 95Mac, will be a lot faster. They will have the new 11th gen GPU, and they'll be more power efficient, which means they'll take up less power when performing heavy duty tasks. You can shut me up by hitting the pause button and reading the article for yourself. That's all I have for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos. This channel is getting a major overhaul in 2019. I'm changing the name of the channel. Of course, you guys are going to know that before I do everything. Just 2019 is a new year, so with all these subscribers, I want to mix some things up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tian Official. I'll see you guys in my next video.